Hi guys, so in this video I wanted to talk about breastfeeding and how to get your baby to sleep longer through the night. So pretty much a strategy that I use with both my girls. So it took a little while to perfect with my first, but I did the exact same strategy with my second, and she was sleeping 6 to 8 hour stretches, sometimes a bit longer, sometimes 10-hour stretches at night by the time she was around 6 weeks old. So pretty much what I have found, both my babies at the beginning were very colicky. They had a lot of gas issues. So what I found was that when I would feed on each side, so a little bit on this side, a little bit on that side, it would make their colic behavior even worse, and they'd be really, really uncomfortable and lots of gas build up. And what I realized is because I'd only, the midwife would say do 10 to 20 minutes on each side. But I think the mistake in that is that they're getting a lot of formilk. So you don't really know how much of that fatty milk, which is towards the end, when they fully empty the boob, you don't know how much of that fatty milk they're getting. So if you swap them too soon, they might be missing out on all that fatty milk on the other side. So what I started doing was, pretty much after about a week with Carla, our second baby, I would only feed her on the one breast. I would just feed her on the one breast. So when she would wake up from her nap, I would feed her on the one breast, and if she wanted a little bit more before her nap, I would feed her on the same breast. So I'd pretty much do two feeds, make sure it was fully drained before her nap. Instead of doing one on each, I would do two on the one side. And I just found that she was so much more settled. She was putting on weight like no tomorrow. She's just really chunky baby. Everyone comments, how do you get your baby so chunky? And I truly believe it's from feeding them the one side and making sure it's fully drained and all the fatty milk is going into them, and therefore the milk stays down more and they sleep longer, and yeah, it's win-win. And I know a lot of you are thinking, but don't you feel off balance? One boob's really full and you're just emptying the one. At the beginning it feels that way, but after the 3-month period, when your boobs are just adjusting to the way you're feeding, you don't feel it after that. So I don't feel off balance at all. She's nearly 4 months now, and I don't have one big boob, one small boob, because they've just adjusted to the way I'm feeding her. So yeah, so that's my recommendation. If you want your baby to be more settled and not to be colicky, then just feed on the one side for 2 feeds before their nap, and then after the nap you go to the other side and you do 2 feeds before the next nap. So yeah, so every 3 hours, I still change sides every 3 to 4 hours, but she would just drain the one side before that time, if that makes sense. Yes, so at the moment she's sleeping between 8 and 9 hours, and she's nearly 4 months, and I'm just getting the best sleep. It's awesome. And I truly believe that's what it is. And she's weighing really, really well. She's nearly 4 months, and the last weigh was 7.5 kilos. yeah, 7.5 kilos. So yeah, she's doing really, really well. She's got lots of rolls. She's sleeping at the moment, but in my next video I will include her in my video so you can have a look. It's pretty cute. Okay, so thank you. I'll see you later and I'll make another video soon. Bye.